welcome to OT111 News Today. I'm Nicole May.
And I'm Brittany Gravel.
Today, we are discussing the field of occupational therapy, also known as OT. Occupational therapy is one of the most in-demand jobs of the 21st century. Its domain is supporting health and participation in life through engagement.
We sent one of our field reporters out to Quinnipiac University today to quiz students on their occupational therapy knowledge. Take it away, Micah.
Thanks, Nicole and Brittany. I'm Micah Cutler. I'm here at Quinnipiac University to learn what their students know about OT. But first, let me start off by giving some history about occupational therapy. Eleanor Clark Slagle, who is known as the mother of occupational therapy, was a social worker who went to Johns Hopkins to direct a new department of occupational therapy back in 1912. She began the first professional school for occupational therapy. From her, the field of occupational therapy exploded, especially after World War I. The AOTA, American Occupational Therapists Association, was founded in 1917, and they help occupational therapists all over the world find work and create new ways to help people. Now let's find out what the students here at Quinnipiac know about occupational therapy. I'm asking students what they know about OT. So, what is an OT?
They're just random letters to me. I'm a business major. I've never heard of it.
What does an occupational therapist do?
Why, do you think I'm crazy?
What does OT stand for?
Occupational therapy.
What does an occupational therapist do?
Isn't it just another type of physical therapist?
What do you think occupational therapy is?
Therapy for everyday life.
What does an OT do? What is your definition of an occupation?
Something that makes you money.
What is your definition of an occupation?
Well, in my opinion, an occupation is probably a job that you're hired to do by an employer of some kind.
What is your definition of occupation?
A job.
What's your definition of an occupation?
An occupation is just something that a person does, in my opinion.
What is an occupation?
Like a job or some kind of job.
Can you name at least one area of occupation?
Well, I know it has to do with physical therapy. Physical therapy has to do with sports, so I'm gonna go sports.
Can you name at least one area of occupation?
Health sciences.
Can you name one area of occupation?
Education?
Can you name an area of occupation?
The doctor's office.
What is an area of occupation?
I don't know.
Can you name an area of occupation?
I'll say like health sciences, like doctors, stuff like that.
What is an area of occupation?
Is a performer an area of occupation?
Can you name an area of occupation?
The School of Health Science?
Can you name an area of occupation?
Like all jobs?
What is an area of occupation?
Teaching.
Can you name an area of occupation?
Rest and sleep.
Can you name an area of occupation?
Business.
How many areas of occupation are there?
300.
How many areas of occupation are there?
Millions.
How many areas of occupation are there?
Let's say 4.
How many areas of occupation are there?
Jeez. There's hundreds. You could do there's a lot. You could do construction or health science, business, finance, stuff like that.
How many areas of occupation are there?
4.
How many areas of occupation are there?
23.
What is an IADL?
Isn't it International Aerospace Division of Labor?
What is an IADL?
I ate Domino's last night.
What is an ADL?
I don't know.
What is an ADL?
Thank you, Micah. Clearly, students don't know much about occupational therapy. Stay tuned to learn more.
Aquafina. One. Drink it.
To fully understand what occupational therapy is, you need to know the definition. The current definition of occupation is activities and tasks of everyday life. Occupation is everything people do to occupy themselves.
There are 8 defining terms within OT. One of these terms is independence, which is a state of being self-reliant. Another is cognitive skill, This includes one's mental and thinking ability. And another one of these terms is developmental, which helps one move from one stage of life on to the next. It's referred to as from womb to tomb. Now Nicole is going to discuss the 8 areas of occupation.
The 8 areas of occupation are ADL, IADL, rest and sleep, work, education, play, leisure, and lastly, social participation. ADL stands for Activities of Daily Living, which is anything the client does in their daily life for themselves, like dressing themselves, bathing themselves, feeding themselves. IDL stands for Instrumental Activities of Daily Living, which is taking care of someone else, like a mother taking care of their child, taking care of a pet, driving, shopping, etc. Rest and sleep includes sleeping and participation and preparation for sleeping. Work is jobs and volunteering, and education includes formal and informal pursuits. Play and leisure are completely different. Play is more for a child, which includes exploration and participation, while leisure is something that's more relaxing for elderlies or adults, like jogging, knitting, etc. Lastly, you have social participation, which is any interaction with friends, the community, and the family.
I hope this segment helped you gain more information about the field of occupational therapy.
Thank you for joining us on OT111 News Today. I'm Nicole May.
And I'm Brittany Gravel.
Have a great day.